The scandal surrounding USAID continues to be one of the most discussed topics on the international stage. In recent months, there has been a constant stream of exposing facts about the activities of this organization, which, as it turned out, is thoroughly corrupt. For reference, despite USAID being an independent US government agency for international development, it is officially subordinate to the President, the State Department, and the National Security Council. As a result, its leadership and deputies are appointed by the US President with Senate approval. It is noteworthy that USAID's budget, which operates in over 100 countries worldwide, amounts to about $50 billion. Thus, the organization is one of the largest official aid agencies in the world. To put it into perspective, the budget of this organization exceeds the national budgets of some countries where this agency has been involved in subversive activities. Moreover, in 2024 alone, the US government allocated approximately $36 billion for USAID projects. Over the past 9 years, a total of $335 billion has been spent on the agency's projects. Officially, all this money was supposed to go towards humanitarian aid and supporting economies, healthcare, education, and democracy in countries allegedly in need of assistance. But in reality, all this time, the organization's activities have been focused on illegally financing NGOs and media outlets around the world. The agency's key goals were interference in the internal affairs of countries, influencing public opinion, and using these tools to apply pressure and even orchestrate coups. In Azerbaijan's case, USAID agents for many years were seemingly independent media structures such as Maidan TV, Absats, and Toplum TV. For years, they used USAID funds to create a false agenda and carry out informational sabotage against Azerbaijan, spreading misinformation and lies in specific areas. After the announcement that the organization was shut down by the US administration, the events related to USAID have not left governments or the public indifferent and have become the main topic on the international political agenda. Leaders from various parts of the world have pointed out that the agency's humanitarian programs were just a cover for efforts aimed at overthrowing democratically elected governments and undermining the constitutional order of independent states. Last week, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán thanked Donald Trump for shutting down USAID. He stated that it was necessary to sweep out the network of organizations funded by the agency from Hungary and impose sanctions on those receiving foreign funds to influence Budapest's policies. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro also claimed that the $5 billion received by the far-right opposition leadership from USAID had been stolen and used to destabilize the country. Georgian Prime Minister Irakli Kobakidze also stated that USAID had interfered in political processes in Georgia, particularly in electoral processes, and further in planning and executing revolutionary activities. In summary, it is worth noting that Azerbaijan officially sent a notification to the US side some time ago regarding the lack of legal grounds for USAID's activities in our country and the cessation of the agency's operations. Moreover, despite the fact that illegal actions by USAID are now openly discussed in the US, it is important to remember that even a month before Trump's inauguration, when USAID's interference in the internal affairs of countries had taken on overtly ugly forms, President Ilham Aliyev was the first to predict the closure of the USAID office.